Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Now I want to talk about some MCU shit. I know Zack Snyder's cut his out. I'm hearing good things about it. I'm an hour and 40 minutes into that bitch. That bitch long, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need to take breaks, bro. I need to take naps, power naps in between that bit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, so I want to talk about Iron Man, bro. Iron Man, the Iron Man, the man that shaped the MCU. Tony Stark is the man himself. Interestingly, after watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I loved episode 1 by the way, and it continues the whole trauma narrative and how people are dealing with circumstances, and it's delving deeper into certain things that I don't want to say the previous movies ignored necessarily, but you know, they had to kind of play it safer and just try to make good shit or fun shit to, you know, make money. But now I think they feel more comfortable and confident in trying new things. They brought in fucking magic, you know, so. And they did that freaking Pietro, Quicksilver freaking cameo thing. So you know they're not afraid of shit right now. But I want to talk about Iron Man because he's getting a lot of blame on Twitter and TikTok and all these social medias because, oh, how is blah 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 poor? How is blah 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 broke? How is nah poor? How is yeah poor? Did he not pay the Avengers? Did he not pay the Avengers? Okay, first of all, the Avengers didn't exist. Let's just get that out of the way. In Infinity Wars, the Avengers still didn't exist. In Endgame, the Avengers technically still didn't exist, really. You know what I'm saying? They just came back together because they finally figured out something. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, Civil War. Are people forgetting Civil War, right? Can you blame Iron Man for not doing shit for goddamn Sam Wilson or Bucky or any of these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Can you blame him? These men attacked him, bro. These men jumped his ass, bro. These men wasn't with him, bro. They was against him, bro. After Bucky done killed his parents, man. There was no, at the end of Civil War, there was no more Avengers. The Avengers was gone, bro. In Infinity War, they were separated into two different factions. Remember, he gave them the Avengers mansion. He sorted all of them out with equipment and tech and everything they need, so they didn't even really need to spend shit extra. Sam was getting paid by the government. All these dudes was getting paid by the government. They was good. They had contracts. They was getting money. But he still covered most of their expenses, especially whenever they were together. So when the Avengers break up, oh, excuse him, and half of them disappear for 5 years. Excuse him for not having dead people in his will. Not just dead people, but people that ain't fuck with him or they weren't really seen eye to eye before that. And you gotta think, Iron Man didn't see these dudes at all. He was fighting in space. He was fighting in space and then he was lost in space. You know what I'm saying? When he came back from space, Falcon wasn't there. He was gone. He disappeared. You know, so I think that's the thing, bro. That's the thing people gotta pay attention to, bro. People just be angry for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? What the show is trying to represent is the systematic racism of America. How hard it is to get loans, bank loans, and to get certain things. And this happened. The Jim Crows and all that. This happened. People can deny it all they want. Reality is reality. Facts are facts. Why do you think people couldn't buy the hood, quote unquote? People like, oh, why didn't black people invest when blah 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 blah? They tried. They went to the bank, was like, yo, I got this, I want to buy this property. They're like, nah, your tax credit is trash. Like, what you mean my tax credit is trash? Another person comes to, white person, oh shit, we gonna sell that bitch, take it. I don't even like to talk about race and all this bullshit, but it's facts. That's what the show is really focusing on. Not blame Iron Man. Iron Man didn't do shit wrong, bro. He took care of these people. He did his best, bro. He did his best. I think it's unfair for people to expect that much from Iron Man. I think, you know, people are like, oh, Iron Man's still a villain in the grave. No, he's not. No, he's not. You could disagree with some of his decisions, sure, but he's not a villain in the grave, bro. He don't snap back the whole goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He don't snap back, he snapped Thanos away, bro. He don't stop the war, bro. He don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, what more do you want from man? He don't help create a time machine to go back in time, give Cap the life he always wanted. What more do you want from the man? You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, man, that's really all I wanted to talk about. I just think people are misconstrued the goddamn show. Episode 1 was fantastic still. Bucky Barnes and him feeling the guilt of murdering people, even though it wasn't, on purpose, quote unquote, out of his control, etc., etc. But there's ramifications for those things. Like, the old man is depressed, living life alone, thinking about his son. You know what I'm saying? That Bucky just murked like those. So it's really, really intriguing and interesting, and I really love how deep they're getting into the minds of these characters, because the movies never gave us an opportunity to really know a lot of these guys. Bucky got quite a lot. Falcon didn't really get much. And this is, we get to meet his family, we get to meet his situation, the boat thing. And you gotta understand, he disappeared for 5 years. She didn't. She ain't disappeared for 5 years. His sister ain't disappeared for 5 years. So, she was out here struggling, bro. Couldn't get loans, couldn't get nothing, trying to survive for 5 years. That's a long ass time. They were good before. It's implied that everything was good before this snap, because obviously he was in a situation where he could afford shit. He can, live out, do things. But he come back from 5 years of teleporting away because he was out fighting aliens. How do you expect her to feel about that situation? You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand those things. It's very, very interesting, bro. All I can say is I loved it, bro. I loved the first episode. It was really fucking good. 8.5 out of 10. Super enjoyable. I'm also gonna revoke my WandaVision thing, because I enjoy WandaVision. My personal rating is 8.5, but my objective rating for WandaVision is a 7. You know what I'm saying? 7.5. You know what I mean? Just because that ending conclusion was very weak. You know what I'm saying? It really took down the show by quite a margin. But this one objectively is an 8.5. Subjectively is a 9. I loved it. The pacing was really good. The characterization was really good. It was very emotional. They brought back a good few characters. So yeah, I enjoyed it. But Iron Man is not to blame. Stop blaming Iron Man for these motherfuckers' financial woes and situations. There was Team Cap. He was Team Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave this man alone. Let him rest in peace. He done enough for the MCU, goddammit. He done enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? He did cause a lot of problems. Like, oh, Cappy. He caused a lot of villain. You know what I'm saying? But can you blame him? Him creating Ultron was to stop somebody like Thanos. Can you blame him? He tried, bro. Sometimes things don't work out, bro. It is what it equals. You know what I'm saying? Gang. Alright, it's been your boys, Appreciated God. This was a short ass video. I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was fun to talk about, and also stop the cat, man. Stop the cat. Leave the Iron Man alone. I'm out. Subscribe. Wait a minute. People are probably gonna be saying, how come Wanda Maximum was whipping on a brand new whip? Cause I'm assuming that could have been Vision's doing, considering he also bought property for them. So again, he's a fucking high-tech, high-end ultra computer that can do everything. So he could have easily just hacked and did whatever. Either that or she was gifted this stuff. And again, Sam isn't necessarily broke. Like, he just came back and he got contract and he got money. The problem is his credit is trash because he didn't exist for 5 years and he has no proof of income for 5 years. That's why he couldn't get the loan, which is obviously a bullshit thing, considering he was snapped away for 5 years. What the fuck you want him to do? You know what I'm saying? Make money as a ghost? Like, you know what I mean? But obviously that's the circumstance that he was actually in. So that's what you gotta just bear in mind, the difference between Wanda and Sam Wilson. She ain't looking for no extra anything. She just she was just depressed. You know what I'm saying? She was just depressed. But it is intriguing to think about. I think it's also to showcase kind of the treatment of black people in America. I think that's also a part of why Wanda kind of got away with it, even though she's like Eastern European type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. But you can I'm out. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about okay. Love me like a rockstar. Love me like a rockstar in your dreams. Drive me like a sports car on cold